Hi everyone, this is Admin from Admin 365, and in this video we'll talk about how to create group-based licensing in Office 365. So let's get started. So for us to create a group-based licensing, we will have to create groups, and these groups will have name of the license which we want to assign its members. So once we have the group set up, we can simply add users to that group, and automatically it will assign the license to that members. So let's see how we can do that. So we will have to create a group from the Microsoft Admin Center. We can do it from the local AD as well if we wish to create and manage the group from the local AD. But for this example, I will create it directly on Microsoft portal. For us to be able to work with group-based licensing, we need each user to have Microsoft Entra P1 license. This is the basic license which is required for group-based licensing to work. You can have P1 or P2, that's fine, but at least you need Microsoft Entra P1 license for the group-based licensing to work. With that being said, let's see how we can create this setup. So we'll go to the Admin Center. This is the Microsoft Admin Center. As you can see, admin.microsoft.com, and here we'll simply go to Teams and Group on the left, Active Teams and Group, and here we will need to create security group. It does not work with Microsoft group or distribution list. We'll have to create security groups which are not mail enabled. So we'll create by clicking on add a security group, and we will give it a name. For example, for me, I will give it a name like this for anyone to understand what it is for. So basically license E5, and I will add the description as well so that others know what this group is created for. So we'll simply hit next. This is the description. You can create your own description for others to understand as well. And on this page, we'll simply hit next and then create group. So this was the step where we created the group, and now we will assign license to that group. So we'll go to the billing tab on the left. If you don't see the billing tab, you can simply scroll down and click on show all. It will show you the billing tab, and then click on licenses. It will list you all the license which you have on the tenant. And as I have created group for E5 license, I will go to the E5 license. If you create a group for Power Automate, for example, you will have to click on Power Automate, but for me, I will click on E5 developer, which I have here, since I want to assign that to my group. And I will click on the groups tab here, and then click on assign licenses. Enter the group name which I have just created, and as you can see, I have this group which we just created, and below we'll select the services which I want within the E5 developer license. So if I wish to turn off any subscription from here, I can simply do that by unchecking this, and that will hold to all the members who get assigned using this group. So if I wish I don't want this retired services, I can simply uncheck that and assign license. This will assign license to that particular group. SEC is also a license based group, as you can see. So our license E5 should show up below that as well. We'll give it a minute, and there you go. So this is here, and it is basically trying to assign license to its member, but it does not have any member, so it should automatically say all license assigned. Yeah, So what we'll do is we'll go back to the active user page and we will assign a user license using this group, and we'll then check what services get assigned. Since we have unchecked the retired license part, we'll see whether it replicates to the user as well. So I already have few users created here. I will simply click on a user, go to manage groups, assign membership, and search for that license group and click on add. This will give the user ABC membership of that group, and if I refresh here, I should see the license group as well. So here is the group, and if I go back and come to this page, this should get automatically checked without me having to check it and save it. So currently in the backend, it is processing the licenses for that group, and if I refresh it couple of times, I should see that E5 developer should be automatically checked. Let's see. Usually it takes a minute or two, and there you go. So as you can see, it got automatically checked, and it does mention that the license is inherited through a group. You can only change it here if the user has a direct license assignment. So we didn't have the direct license assignment. Direct license assignment is basically you going to per each user, selecting the license and clicking on save changes. But it was not checked, and if I try to uncheck it from here and save the changes, it will give me an error stating that the license was assigned via a group, and if you wish to remove the license, you will have to go to that group and remove the user's membership. And as you can see, the same message here. So the license is still there. If I refresh, it is still there. And if I scroll to the apps section to locate the retired application which I unchecked in the group based setup, I should see the same replicated here. And there you go, all the retired services which we unchecked during the group based licensing setup are unchecked for the members as well. So this is how it works. Any member you add to the group, you will have the same configuration of the license. The services which you don't want will be automatically unassigned to the user. And one thing to notice is if you already have a license assigned, for example, if this user already had a E5 license assigned, and if then I add the user to the membership group, this will take precedence. The manual assignment will take precedence, and all the services which you have with manual assignment checked will be still checked even after you assigned a group based licensing with less services checked. So manual take precedence over the services which you have on or off under the license. So do make sure, if you wish to assign a group based licensing, you can make sure that you manually uncheck the license, save the changes, and then add membership of that user in that group, so that it does not assign a services which you don't want. So there you go, guys. This is how we can set up group-based licensing in Microsoft 365. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. And you guys have a nice day. Bye, take care.